My name's Lewis Pounds. My wife and kids and I have been going to City Point since 2020. Well, I like to start my testimony with God getting a hold of my mom's life. She came from a broken and abusive home, and God got a hold of her when she was 18 and changed her heart. My dad got saved shortly after that, and then they got married. And why I start my testimony with them is because it so affected me that I was born into a Christian home, and a home that was solid in their trust and knowledge of the Lord. I accepted Christ, or asked him into my heart, as a 4-year-old, but even that was funny because it was matter of fact. Like, I realized I was a sinner and needed Jesus, and so I asked him into my heart. And then I came out into the living room and was like, "Oh, hey, Mom, I asked Jesus in my heart," and then went back into my room. It was like, it was so normal that would be the step for me, that I feel very blessed in that I had that consistent home and that encouragement to follow Christ. And I didn't look back. There were different struggles in my life, and God has continued to push me in trusting him. I say he continues to back me into a corner, asking me if I'm going to trust him in this next step, or this difficult time, or this hardship, that am I going to trust him through it? And of course he's faithful in every step of the way, and he provided, like, in ways that were unseen, even in ways that, like, they were directions I didn't want to go in, but he took me in those directions and provided and showed me his plan and his path that wasn't my plan but was his. I have been blessed in that I've been able to just continue in that faith, continue to learn how to trust more, and I've been in that family of God throughout my life. That was a huge thing for me, that I saw what my parents did for me and wanted to do the same thing for my kids. But I also just try to encourage others in that is so impactful, to raise our kids in that hope, that firm foundation that we have in Christ, to make that the focal point of bringing up our kids. That was a huge impact in my life and my upbringing, and I encourage those that didn't have that blessing that I had in my life, that you can start that blessing with your own family. That consistent hope that I was raised with, that I have clung onto throughout my life, whether things have gone bad, loss of job, loss of loved ones, whatever those things have been, I have had that hope throughout it all, that no matter what, there was eternity. Like, no matter what thing that came upon me, or what trial I had to go through, I always had eternity to cling to, because I've been in the family of God this whole time. And he gives me that hope throughout everything, no matter what happens.